Tauli Anderson on behalf of California Family Law Naked Truth. We're here at Calvary Chapel Church in Garden Grove, that's Orange County, California, where today a crosstalk is happening between 5 governor candidates for the state of California. And California Family Law Naked Truth is going to bring up the family court corruption, not only in Orange County, but throughout the state of California.
I hear these stories, parents they've just been ripped apart, their lives destroyed by these evil, that's the right word. They are evil. It's the judges and the people who are appointed by the courts, it's the bureaucrats, it's the whole system.
There are 5 candidates, Republican, that are running for governor here in California. And today we have a question out to each one of these candidates regarding the corruption in family court. And each of them will have 90 seconds to have an answer to the people who want to know how they are going to make change in the courtrooms.
What's being described as a growing crisis throughout the state of California, California Family Law Naked Truth says parents and children are being harmed by what they call systematic corruption, a lack of oversight, and decisions that permanently alter families' lives.
One of the biggest issues that I think that people have is like these children, they don't have a voice at all, especially when it comes to things like human trafficking, where if it's suspected of human trafficking, they become a ward of the state. And CPS has actually become complicit in what I feel like is a lot of human trafficking, a lot of abuse in the foster system.
First thing you need is accountability. So I'm already forming an anti-trafficking task force behind the scenes right now. So we've done work for several years, but now when we jump in, we'll be ready to go. I'm going to create a sheriff symposium so they understand that they're a constitutional sheriff. They can override a lot of the systems that they think that are controlling them. And then we have a website we're going to be doing called exposure.ca.gov that will actually expose the judges and any legislators that are involved in this corruption.
One of the most important powers as governor, you appoint judges, so you can be sure that I will appoint judges who reject this evil ideology, the anti-family ideology, the gender ideology that is behind a lot of this.
A central focus of the discussion, children caught in the middle of family court disputes. Advocates argue that minors often have no voice, even in cases involving allegations as serious as abuse or even human trafficking. Here is Sheriff Chad Bianco running for governor for the state of California. We were just chatting about California family law particularly. What are you going to do if you do become governor to fix the problems that are going on in the courts, not only just in Orange County, but really up and down the state?
Yeah, so a lot of people in the state don't realize that our judges are elected, not appointed. When there are vacancies, the governor obviously has the ability to appoint our judges. And what we have noticed over decades, particularly in my time as leadership in law enforcement, is not only in the family law, but in civil law and in criminal law, judges are being appointed that quite honestly have no business being appointed as judges. They are activists. They are activists, they have agendas, and we are not going by rules of law. We are not abiding by the Constitution. We are not abiding by our California rule of laws. It's more about a judge's personal agenda or a judge's personal interpretation.
Several candidates outlined plans they say would bring accountability to the system. Another key issue raised during the forum, the power of the governor's office itself. While many judges are elected, the governor can appoint judges when vacancies arise.
We all know that family court here is hugely corrupt. We know that we have a lot of lawfare activist judges that aren't actually here by way of justice. They're here for legal loopholes. They're here to divide the family. And this is also a form of Marxism. It's not to try to educate people, but that's a Marxist tactic, right? It's the abolition of family. I don't stand for that. That's not what the Constitution is for. And they're really there to actually ensure that we, the people, actually get justice, but they're not.
At the heart of all of the problems is money. And there was a 92-page report that was released recently, and Victor Davis Hanson dove into it, and he said that there was $248 billion in fraud, waste, abuse, and redundancy.
Organizers say the goal of the event was not to endorse a candidate, but to force the issue of family court reform into the governor's office. And to learn more and continue to follow along, visit CaliforniaFamilyLawNakedTruth.org or on Instagram at CaliforniaFamilyLawNT. I'm Tauli Anderson reporting.